What's going on, YouTube family? So it is Mix Tip Monday, and I was thinking, what could I go over this week? I know that I've had a lot of you guys asking me what exactly is my tutorial that I released last week going over, how in depth is it, can you see, a little snippet, things like that. So I figured what I would do is, Barkley, get out of the trash. So I figured what I would do is, for this week on Mixtip Monday, just release the first of the 4 videos that's included in the bundle. So this video is going over importing your tracks, getting everything organized, at least the way that I like my sessions to be organized, and then also how I route all of my tracks. So this video is going to take you in depth into all of that. And yeah, if you like what you see and you want to continue the tutorial, just hit me up at www.mixedbyjordan.com and you'll be able to get the bundle. It's only 25 bucks to invest into your craft. So yeah, hit me up if you dig it, and I will catch you guys tomorrow with another vlog. Got a new desk set up, by the way, too. I'll show you guys that tomorrow. Peace. So first, what I want to show you is me simply just importing the files. This Pro Tools session that I have up on the screen is my template for recording vocals to a 2-track. So this is also included in the bundle that you guys received. So definitely use this if you're on Pro Tools. You may need to swap out some plugins or whatever, but the way I kind of route everything to a music stem, a vocal stem, a effects stem, all of that is included in this. You're also able to see my standard effects that I have as far as delays, reverb, and a chorus. So definitely use that if you want. But yeah, let's dive into this. So to import my stems, I already have everything in a stems folder. So first what I do is just grab the beat and I bring that up here to the top track. And as you can see, I already have this 2-track track reduced in volume. So I knocked it down about 12 dB in volume. So that way, a lot of times people are bringing in songs that have already, pretty much been mastered by the producer, as far as, they've got a limiter and the producer wanted to make the track loud to make it appealing to the artist that purchased it. So what I do is just go ahead and let the artist record to it and start mixing with the track turned down by 12 dB, which gives me back some headroom to work with. So after I input the track, the next thing that I do is find the tempo. So to do that, I'll just start playing it. I'll actually click to an area that looks like there's drums in it already, and I'll play it. I'll click up here where it says tempo, and I just tap the T key. All right, cool. So we're looking at 66 for tempo, or you could double that if you want, so 132. I'm just gonna stick with 66. And the way that you know that it's on beat is if you watch your bars up here, they'll change to the tempo. So the next thing that I'm going to do is import the vocals. So if I was recording the vocals, what I would do is just start here, hit record and start recording. Since I'm just importing these, I'll actually go down to the bottom and just drag and drop the vocals in, so that way the names, since everything is already named, I'll just do it that way, so that way the tracks keep the names of the files. Just helps me stay organized. So I'm going to grab everything besides the beat, and I'm just going to drag and drop. All right, cool. So everything is imported, and you can see all of the names on the tracks have remained the same as the name of the file. What I do, and if you have Slate plugins, cool. If not, no big deal. But I like to get the kind of like a sound like I'm running through a SSL console. So I like to use the VCC plugin from Slate Digital. I set that to the 4KG, and I just copy that plugin as the first plugin to all of my tracks. So I'll do that real quick. All right, cool. So the rest of these tracks in my template, I don't need them, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I'll just hide and make them inactive. All right, cool. So everything is imported. The song is to tempo. So the next thing that I'm going to do is get everything like set up the way that I like to work. So I see that this is a lead, this is a lead, this is a lead. I like my leads to be just underneath the 2-track. After my leads, I like for any doubles to be next. So I'll select all of the dubs, put those under the leads. Then I'll have my ad libs. Which are here. After that, my harmonies. All right, so this is the layout that I like to work. Again, you can, move things around to the way that you like, but this is the way that I like to work. All right, so once I have everything laid out the way that I want, what I like to do is color code them. So what I'm gonna do is I'll make all of the lead tracks, say yellow. Make all of the doubles orange. We'll make the ad libs a blue. Then we'll make the harmonies a green. So once I get everything color coded and laid out the way that I want, then I start routing everything. So let me show you how I do that. So for routing, what I like to do is have everything go into its own stem, or its own category. So what I'm going to do is have all of my lead tracks going to a lead aux. So I just highlight the 3 lead tracks. I hold Shift Option, new track, and I'll type in lead. I'll make this yellow. I'll solo safe it, and I'll route that to the vocal stem. So what solo safing allows you to do is, let's say I want to just solo this lead track. I'm able to solo it, and it'll still play through the different aux tracks that it's going through. So for example, right now, if I solo this, you can't hear anything. But if I solo safe the lead and all of the other aux tracks that it's going through, so the lead is going to the vocal aux, the vocal is going to the submix. If I solo safe all of those and I hit play,
at times I feel my life is something like a movie.
You're able to hear it. All right, cool. So next I'm going to do the same thing with the doubles. Shift Option, new track, doubles, solo safe it, send it to the vocal aux. Same thing with the ad libs. Ad libs, solo safe, vocal aux or the vocal stem, and same thing with the harmonies. solo safe. And these aux tracks that I'm creating, I do like for them to be the same color as the group that they're coordinated with. So go through and do that real quick. All right, and lastly, I do the same thing with the 2-track. I typically make it like this dark purple over here. Make this the same color. And I will send this to the music track. Now what you have is everything is routed to these 3 stems here. So if I hit play, you can see that everything is going through these 3 stems. There's no effects on as of yet, so these effects do route to this effects stem. These 3 stems are routed to the submix, and everything is good to go. So once you get everything routed, you want to just play it and make sure that everything is running through the submix, and that's how you know that you're good to go. So yeah, this is the initial step that I take whenever, let's say I've either finished all of my recording and I'm getting ready to start the mix, or one of you guys sent me a mix and I've imported the tracks. This is the first step that I take before I start mixing. So yeah, that's going to conclude video number 1. Check out the next video to see how I do my top-down mixing and set balances before I start actually applying plugins.
And now you can take them back to revolt. Just some more destruction in the making. Just need a